Boom. Well, that's not good. Hello. We're back. Looks like we gotta fix the screen here real quick. No bikinis, not right now. Bikinis probably tonight, late night stream. That'll probably be when we have. I know I didn't just hear you start fussing there, dog. I know you're not gonna start being bad because I started streaming. You got half an hour before it's your dinner. This crazy dog, fellas and ladies. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome back to Pokemon. Welcome to Friday, the end of the work week. We sing the praises of the end of the week. Hello, Elaine and JR and Blade and Dark Emperor. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what is going on with the capture. I don't want it to look. Ooh. I mean, that's like, I guess works. I can just make it bigger. Weird. Yeah, I would have been live like 20 minutes ago, but everything with the emulator was being weird. But I really wanted to jump in and do some Pokemon, so we are going to do that first. And then we're going to go ahead and do, yeah, we'll see kind of where things are at. I think Dredge is planning on streaming tonight around like 6:30ish. So we'll probably transition into his a little bit late. Since we're starting a little late, but we'll probably roll right into his stream, and then we'll be back for a late night stream. Yeah. But yes, we are back. We're back into Pokemon. Naruto is here. Exactly. Hope everyone is doing well. Yes, we'll be having some Expedition 33. We'll be working on the Bikini Squad tonight, continuing that journey. I'm very excited about it. I wanted to play a little bit yesterday, but unfortunately did not get around to it. So I'm glad we're back and we're moving things forward here now. If you do see me look away here and there, I am keeping an eye on a couple little things. Work is done. I am done work, but I still have to keep an eye on things, you know, which is kind of annoying. But that's how life goes, you know. That's how life goes sometimes. So it's okay. You know, being a man with a job is how it goes. Now we've got a wonderful team. We've got Sora the Pikachu. We've got our Ghostly, Misdreavus, Shrooms, of course. We've got Finn. We've got Sleepy. And we've got Nightwing. So it was a good fun little group here. I don't know why we're not healed. I thought we did it at the end of the session, but that's okay. We're 3 badges down. We did the tower, I think. Yeah, we did the lighthouse. We got the Mon. We did the... Yeah, we have the Eevee, and we're just waiting. We're not going to evolve it yet. And then we did the hotel thing. I'm trying to remember where we were at. We did all that, and then we did... Yeah, we got our 3rd gym badge. I think that's kind of where we left off. We beat the 3rd gym. We beat Flo. So we need to head over to Gym 4. So we're going to get up here and look at our map real quick just so we can see where that is, because I honestly don't remember. But yes, I did have a wonderful time at the wedding. It was very great seeing all my friends, seeing obviously Dylan and Ivrea, seeing them be able to get married together. You know, wonderful ceremony. A lot of great people. Carrie got to meet Barrett, which was really cool because she hadn't been able to. So you know that she was able to have that nice experience and kind of see everybody again. It was a very, very wonderful time, a nice ceremony. Even the Jets cake was nice and tasty. So you know, definitely a great time. A lot of great food, a lot of great fun, a lot of great friends. I did give Delayed my salad and by extension Carrie's salad. So he did have 3 salads to eat. That's all I can claim. Anything beyond that is not my doing. I think you asked, would I rather eat a salad or cereal and water? Okay. Yes, would I rather eat that? I had 5. Okay, well, that's not on me. I didn't tell Pink and Angie to do it. But I'm not taking the blame for that, for those 2. So we beat Serenity City. We beat Glenwood's where we started. I think we beat these 3. Greens are good for you, and I did have different greens. I have different greens. I just didn't have any of the salad. I had there was something I picked out of the salad. I did have green Jets cake, and that is good for you too. Wait, what? Flo, the sexy water type specialist. Oh my. Okay, yeah, we did that. So we need to leave here. We need to leave town. We need to remember our way out of town. Can't see the text. Okay. That's interesting. Oh yeah, look at that. Thank you for letting me know. See, this is exactly why I figure this out. Between the two though, I probably would have the water and the cereal water. Yeah, see, every time this is a lesson. Be careful updating Windows. Between the two, I'd probably have the cereal water, honestly, but I feel like I've done that before. You know, honestly, like there was a time that we had like a power outage or something, and we couldn't really go into the fridge. And I remember having something like that. It was like a big, I mean, this is like before the year 2000. Like this is a long time ago. I was probably like 4 or 5 years old. Like this was in the first house that I lived in, and everything. Yeah, I was very young. It had like been a big snowstorm. Like my parents were snowed in and everything. They couldn't get out. You know, or anything like that. But we got kind of stuck, I remember, and then like they were like we lost power or something, and they were doing something about that with the fridge. Let's see. So did I need to do? All right, let's see what we can figure out here. Cause it had. All right, I figured that was gonna happen if I clicked small. So good. That did at least fix our ratio. There. So at least we got that. So we need to go up to a decent size. Let's go up to like 7. And then we're going to take this. We're going to now come down and we're going to... Oh my gosh. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. Now we're going to come in here and we're going to do lock. There we go. How's that? We got the black bars. We got what Konami should have done for the remaster. So at least we got that going. We'll figure it out. I don't mind the black bars on the side there. I think that's okay. Yes, cereal water wins. Got one work message to send real quick, and then we're finding our way out of town here. All right, so close. My coworker is like, he's desperate to get out of work. He's like counting down the minutes. He's like, we got 20. You know, he's like, I got 20 minutes left, man. I'm like, I'm already done. But you know, you want to tell me about it? That's fine. He actually lives up near MetLife, so that's kind of fun. But yeah, we are still looking into it. I checked on my end. I actually got PlayStation Plus to make sure that this worked. And when I signed in on Bloodborne on my account, I did not have the save. Like I said, I got PlayStation Plus because I saw that you can like get your save from the cloud or whatever. I still didn't have it, so it is currently on his PlayStation 5, so he does have to check, make sure he still has it. Right now, there are kind of two plans in place for that. He's going to, number one, he should check it and see if he has the save. Him just going in and checking should then upload it to the cloud. And the idea is that either if we're in New Game Plus, either he or I will try to knock out a quick, fresh run to get to where we can at least start the DLC so he can do the challenge. I know he wants to do it, but I think that is the kind of plan and the goal, but it's a matter of making sure everything lines up. So hopefully he'll be able to check that soon. I know he's a little busy, obviously, tonight, and then, of course, tomorrow, I believe he has company. so hopefully that'll work. I'll start fishing even harder there. Hopefully I'm on the right path. Let's see what this guy's level is. This will help us determine. Let me train in peace. Bro, I mean, you didn't have to challenge me to a fight. You could have just walked away. That would have let you train in peace. I don't like that we have a Pikachu leading the team here. Especially against a Conkeldurr. But it is lower level, so that's good. But yeah, so hopefully everyone's doing well. For a second I thought you meant me. No, I did not. Did not mean you at all. No, not at all. Come on now. Yeah, MetLife is a good stadium. Yeah, he lives right around there. He's been trying to get me to to come up. The last couple times I've been like in Jersey to see the guys, he's been like, if you want to come up a little bit further, you can see us. And I'm like, that's like another hour that I have to go. I don't know about that, but if I can make it eventually, I would. I mean, I'd love to go to a jet ski with you guys. Like dead serious. Like if I can make it work, I'm happy to go. I mean, to me, a good football game is a good football game. I mean, I'm all for it. I mean, if I can get together, if you can convince him to do that. When is that game? When is that one at? And how much is it? That's the other big important thing. There are two big pieces of info that I need for that. But I mean, definitely depending on kind of that. I mean, I'd be down. Well, I mean, I would imagine non-New York games. Yeah, it would be free Ultra Ball. So, okay, well, I mean, if it wants to get down to $8, I'm not going to complain. Oh my goodness. Playing with the bits.
I wanted to wish you good luck in the game.
Thank you so much.
How would you feel if Yuamu was not the Dark Meister, but the Dark Meister was her own person? What if we got Mystery Girl as Oats in Arc 3 instead of Yuhi becoming Oats? Would you have liked that?
I do like that text-to-speech just said Oats, which is kind of what I want to start calling Otis. But thank you for the 100 biddies. Very much appreciated, Elaine. I don't know if did we catch it? I don't think we've caught. This is a new area, right? We should be able to catch this Gibble. So we're gonna do that. But thinking about that, that is definitely an interesting thought. It is one that honestly, thinking about it at first initial glance, I do kind of like that idea. Well, that's gonna probably hurt. Okay, it didn't hurt. All right, good. I'm just so used to Bulldoze being a powerful move. What if Yumu was not the Dark Meister, but the Dark Meister was her own person? I mean, that could definitely have been an interesting twist. I mean, I didn't mind Yumu being the Dark Meister, of course, but that definitely could have been interesting if they had, some of these other. Honestly, one thing that would have been interesting is if, and this is to kind of expand on that, but what if more of the villains, like we actually had, of course, more of the villains, and they weren't all, that a lot of them were kind of like offshoots of Otis, like instead of being like these ancestors or these like different characters. Like imagine if like the Lug was an offshoot of Otis, and that's why he looked like so much like Luke. That would have been, in my opinion, that would have been something that could have been interesting. Could have been Seto. I mean, it would have been interesting to see Seto Abiyak as a villain there. I don't think a headbutt is going to kill this Gibble. If it does, I'm going to cry. Oh my god! It did way more damage. It did way more damage than I thought it was going to. Oh my god. Alright. This means we should get him with an Ultra Ball, though. We're gonna get us a Garchomp right here, right now, baby. Let's go. We're kicking this stream off with a Garchomp. Well, a Gibble. Thank you so much. Oh, hello, by the way, Ghost Hound. I did see your message. Welcome in. Thank you for the bees. That thing's not gonna evolve. Yeah, I mean, it's not, but we have a full team right now. So as long as our full team does well, we'll keep him in the box, All right. And as always, first person to get the name gets to name it. If no one does, I will probably name it Cynthia or Carrie, since Garchomp is one of Carrie's favorite characters. Pokemon. Shark. Yeah, we can go with Shark. Shark's a good name. We'll go with Shark. Baby Shark. I'm not doing Baby Shark. How dare you? Jeff the Shark. Jeff the Land Shark. That's another good one. But we're gonna go with just Shark. That is what Ghost Hound named. We've got Shark. Going to the PC. Oops. Perfect. Box number 1. That's what we want. We want more Pokemon in box 1. But to kind of continue on that question, because we got that fact that we just got that, like, was nice. But I mean, I honestly, I think the mystery girl being Otis or kind of becoming Otis would have been a little bit better. I mean, having kind of the main characters tied to it is nice, of course, but having someone like her who, you know, was supposed to be like another version of Otis, I think could have been a very interesting route to go. It would have given our, you know, our main trio a little more time to shine. You know, not have necessarily Yuhi as a mindless villain for, you know, for a while. They could have been able to fight Otis in different ways, which would have been really cool. Definitely, I do kind of like that idea. I'm sure it's something you'll probably mention, Dylan, but honestly, I think I'm gonna take a picture of that, and maybe we can try to turn it into like a what if video or something. Because I know he wants to do and likes to do those types of things here as well. Let me do that. I'm gonna take a little picture. Boop. Perfect. All right, I've got that saved. Like I said, I'm sure you'll ask him too. I know. I like to usually get kind of everybody's opinion, which is always great. You know, I love hearing everybody's takes. What happened? All right. Don't worry, we're not counting that. We're not counting that as a sore death. Especially with the biddies, that never happened. So we're sleeping. Don't worry. I'm not counting that. I looked away. I was taking a picture of it. So we're not counting that. That's one that does not count. I'm calling it. People can get mad if they watch it back and they say, "Hey, I'm not following the Nuzlocke rules." Guess what? It's my Nuzlocke. I'm saying that Pikachu didn't die. Sora is not dead right there. So don't you worry. No sad faces. No rips. Just watch this. Ready? Is this scrub? All right, youngster Bertrand here. This nerd. He's. I mean, look. Just no one look. Just look. Yeah, exactly. It's the DAC lock. But unlike the Dill lock, we're gonna get to the end. Look. Okay, Pikachu's got 2 HP. It's right there. It's right there. 2 HP. Thunder Punch? Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. I remember Thunder Punch being pretty decent, but I don't. Honestly, Agility's probably gonna go. Well, Fake Out's pretty. We'll get rid of Agility right now. Yeah, no. We're not counting that. Not in this house. Not in this house. Sounds like a bug in the game. You're right. It must have been. It must have been a bug in the game or something. You know, it was very, very weird. You know, that just that happened. You know, it's fine. It's fine. I have to remember. I think you're what, a Dawnstone or something, a Duskstone rather. Mischievous, Evo. I want to say it's a Duskstone. Yeah, Duskstone. Is there a Dusk? Where would I even find that? Where to get Duskstone in Pokemon Glazed? Pokemon Galaxy? Oh, jeez. No, I don't want... What is Glazed? Every time I search anything. Okay, Sea Spray Town Market. Okay. I think that's actually somewhere that we're headed. So that'll be nice if we do that. All right, we're gonna lead with Finn for a little bit. Silk Song. Hey, if we can get a date for that, that would be great. Oh wait, look at that. We already knew Rock Smash. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I do think that would be really cool though. So I am going to try to talk to Dylan about maybe we can do a what if and kind of come up with some ideas. Whether it be like something we do on the Talking Yu-Gi-Oh show and just kind of like, you know, everybody has like a couple minutes to pitch off of something like that, or it's something we do a little bit like a full kind of fleshed out video for. I think that'd be really cool, because that is a really interesting idea. There's a lot of potential with that for kind of even how just the story as a whole would change pretty drastically. Did you figure some of those characters would be, you know, like Yuhi would be available for duels that he wasn't, and of course, obviously, you know, if like, you know, Dark Meister was a completely different character, I mean, that makes Yuumu potentially available. But yeah, yeah, I did see that they were adding some new bosses. I've been bad about I don't think Rock Smash shouldn't kill you. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say it shouldn't kill you. Oh, you little jerk. All right, well, there's our encounter. He roared us away. He did not want to join the team. Oh, I meant to pop a repel, but that's okay. All right, so Larian added a new boss and Dark Soul 3 skins. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I need to boot that up. I've been bad. I haven't played it in a long time. I mean, I do want to. It's weird. Like, I like the game. I do was turn around. I like the game, but I haven't touched it. Like, I've got friends who play it pretty consistently, but I don't know. There have been other things I've been playing and focusing on, and, you know, I mean, I do want to. You know, I want to play it with, you know, with you guys, but I'm just kind of waiting for everybody to come back around to it, I guess, mostly. And I know it'll get there, but because it's cool. I mean, it's a cool, fun game. Power World with chat. I mean, I know we got to get that Power World back, booted back up.
Stop wishing, Flapjack, and all your dreams will come
true.
Even
the scary ones.
Yes.
That line killed me. If you've never seen,
I've been in the darkness. You gotta go in there. Make peace with it.
you do. You gotta make peace with the darkness. Hey, speaking of the Pikachu, yes, Elaine, that other Pikachu does need a hug. He is very mad, and he's about to try to take his revenge. He just stole my badges? This Pikachu just stole my badges. Hold up. Hold up. They're gone. They're gone. My badges are gone. I have nothing. I have nothing. There is nothing left. Pikachu just straight up ganked my badges right out of my pocket and ran away with them. That is so sad. But it's okay. There's plenty more gyms. If we've seen anything in these Pokemon games, it's that things can always turn around when you least expect it. Not a lot of people remember this, but in the original Pokemon, there was a point where Gary shows Ash his badges, and he had 10 badges, and 2 of them were the same. So if there's anything we've seen before, it's that apparently you can rebattle gym leaders, and you can and I'll see if I can find it here in just a second. Let's. Oh no, he's water pulsing me. Whatever will my water type do? He actually took more damage than I thought he did. Gary Oak and bed. Mimi. 10 badges Mimi. Boop. Oh no, I guess there weren't any dupes. I'm so sorry. I was wrong. Oh, that's right. It is rain boosted and there is stab. You got that right. Well. The Sloatzel goes first. Doesn't matter. Sloatzel's done. Yeah, let's make a little. There we go. All right. Let's. We're gonna do. Sloatzel fainted. What's he sending in next? Like a bite. Actually, Headbutt did fantastic against Gabite. So Shrooms could be the play here. Dragon Breath shouldn't do him a lot. Yeah, paralyze is unfortunate, but we can deal with that. Okay, him getting the extra boost off of that is not ideal. All right, well that's just not cool. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Dragon Breath has a cap of 40. I think. Okay, perfect. It shouldn't do as much. Get out of here. Get out of here, Gabite. Alright, we want a file. Really? Alright, well. Unfortunately, Ghostly has died. Unfortunately, Ghostly has died. I'm afraid to send out. That is going to be a rip. That one is unfortunately a rip. I mean, if I can get the confusion off, or Swift or confusion off, we'll be fine. That is a good question. I would love to know how a ghost dies. I didn't expect him to crit for so much health. I will say this is definitely one of the tougher games, which I do like. You know, I do like that tougher element, but running it as a Nuzlocke definitely makes it a tricky. Oh, you have Thirdmon, Zoroark. You're a pizza poo. All right. I wasn't paying attention. I just clicked the wrong move. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Knockoff is a crit super effective move. That's wild. I don't have much going on that I can work with here. All right. Yeah, of course you're going to go again because you're garbage. All right, let's see. Zoroark is dark. Just dark, right? Or are you dark fighting? I know the other one is the new one, the newer one. It's always like ice dark or something, right? This one's just dark. So theoretically, being just dark, I think of what would be good, or at least what would survive to get some heals going. We're hurting a little bit. I mean, fighting isn't gonna help us. Don't really have any bug. Ghost would have helped us. Actually, would it? No, actually, it wouldn't. I'm thinking I'm flipping it. I'm flipping it. It's the other way. There's not too much that can really do much damage against dark, is there? There's what, fighting, I think. Bug. Like fairy, maybe? Like something like that. Like there's like a couple things, at least as of some of the later gens. I think that's kind of it. I think those are the big three, which we don't really have. Like, we've got poison, which isn't going to do much. We've got flying, which isn't going to do much. I mean, I can absorb, take some health back, but that's not going to do really a lot. Yeah, so I didn't do anything. 3 whole points. What if he's gonna do stupid moves like that? That could come in handy. Actually, it lowers our defense. That's not. That's our speed. That's not terrible. This freaking knockoff, man. It's doing so much damage. Can we poison him? Thank you. That's what we want. All right, now he should get hurt by poison. That's the best poison we've had. A one and done poison, like. Oh, but I answered. Where'd it go? There we go. Okay. All right, carry some packages delivering today. All right, so we're gonna do the smart thing, and we're gonna heal. I'm pretty sure we can out heal the poison. I don't think he'll have a way to cure the poison. If he does, then I guess props to him. Okay. Okay, stop. Hold on my phone. We're gonna use that too. Actually, we're gonna heal a couple Pokemons. Let's get Sora healed up a bit. Get Shrooms healed up. Like, we're gonna. Okay, man. You do. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Make sure all of our friends survive. Why is my phone blowing up? Cat's trying to get in my face. Like, okay. Yeah, knock off Nightwing one more time. He's fine. Rain's gonna fall and you're gonna die. And we're gonna win. Bye-bye. Okay. We did lose Ghost. An unfortunate loss. But of who we have, the only other one I think I would have rather lost would be Nightwing. Anyway. Oh, I mean, it could have been worse. I guess. Obviously, I'm sad losing Ghost. I don't want us losing Mons. But this seems to be like a new path. You battle me. Okay. Oh, we have the repel on. Well, this is that Elite Four guy. Someone just reported that the foreman in Germine Village was kidnapped, and I'm just about to go find out what happened. What happened to your badges? Really, a Pokemon stole them. Bad luck. I hope you... Thanks, bro. Thanks for just, like, brushing me off. Pokemon stole your badges? Well, oh well. Good luck. Hope you find them. Like, I mean, sure, the foreman's been kidnapped. That sucks, but, like, come on, man. 5 o'clock, so I can... And hit my time card for the week. Always gotta submit that at the end of the week on Friday. And then I gotta feed the pupper real quick. So we're gonna heal up. We're gonna swap out our Mon. I'm gonna feed the pupper real quick. Then we will take a look at our sad death box and add Ghost to the pile for now. Oh, that's the problem. That's part of the problem. Hold on. We're in the wrong screen, folks. We need to be... We're not on our Pokemon screen. We need to go down here. And now if I do... Look at that. It did it automatically. Isn't that nice? That helps. I was wondering, like, for a second when I looked over, I was like, this doesn't look right. That's why. That's why I was off. Yeah, so we are gonna find that Pikachu. You got that right. I appreciate that vote of confidence. For sure, I'm gonna step up for just a minute. Later, I'm walking probably 10 feet to feed the dog real quick. And then we will swap out this team. We'll look at Gary's 10 badges. And we'll keep chatting, keep playing. Give me 1 second. Here we go. See, look at that. Done. Nice and quick and easy. We're back. We got to update some stuff over here. We got to see who we got left, what we can work with. I'll be back in maybe 30 minutes or so. You got to buy something from Canadian Tire. Well, enjoy your trip to Canadian Tire. We will still be here. We'll be around. Hopefully, we'll have our gym badges back by then. All right, put you in the death box. No. Oops. Nope. Yes, enjoy your new tires. All right, we don't have much in terms of variety. So I guess we're going to go with Shark and level Shark up a little bit. We are going to have to heal him again. Why not? Just heal him again, make it easy. Now, Carrie is getting a tattoo right now. She's getting a Charizard tattoo, which is pretty cool. So hopefully that'll be fully done today. There is a chance that it may take more than one session, but she's going to try to push through and get it done. All right. And I think we have the... Hello? Okay, there we go. Look at that. Shark's evolving into Gabite. What is the gym? Okay, she's 34. So we'll get everybody up to like 33. Maybe. 33, 34. Maybe like at 134 or something like that. Gonna keep it even because I'm assuming we can just run in and challenge the gym. Yep, no more baby shark. Now we got awkward teenage shark. What we need though is we really need a fire type. We just have nothing fire related. But yeah, so we've got Gibble, so we're gonna, well actually it's Gabite now, so we need a Gabite PNG. I'm gonna grab this. Okay, that's I type in, okay. I don't know why the third option is a Mega Garchomp. That's all I'm gonna say. Next comes Berry and Shark. Yes, exactly. Love the thought of that. All right, so we've got our team. We need to move. Nope, that's Ghastly. Mr. Here we go. Mischievous into the. Oh geez. Box of Pain and Death. New. Image. Add in there. Name it. Some letters. Unlike Dylan, we name our things to make life easy. Why does it say my hard drive is down to okay? All right, well, I'm looking for the file. It says I'm down to like 85 gigs for some reason, which is crazy. That should not be the case. That's concerning. My folder. Glazed team and yes. Goodbye. Look at him. He's easy. He's a little cute little teenager. All right, get him right on in there. Boop. There we go. All right, so we got that. He's done. I'm gonna put this up for just a second. That was me hitting the wrong button and accidentally making a new scene. I went to make a new image and it just created a new scene. I don't even know why that wasn't even the right section to click on. So don't mind me. I'm back. Don't worry. All the wonderful hype and wonderful emotes. Love seeing those dill gritties. Let me tell you, seeing it in person. He talks about the wedding and how he did it at the wedding. We had a big old dance circle, and Delayed can back me up on this. There's a big old dance, you know, kind of big old circle, and he's in there doing the gritty. I don't know if you got to see Latrell in that moment. Delayed. But Carrie and I were basically on the wall. Like, you know, like if I'm like where I am in like the back wall of the circle, you know, it kind of goes around, and the tables were kind of, you know, off to the side over here. And kind of, if I remember correctly, you were kind of in that square, you know, section. If you know, you were kind of like make it a shape, if I remember correctly. And it went around, and Trell was kind of like where the camera, you know, where you guys are on the camera side. It kept going, and Trell's face just turned into one of like pure horror, and he just like dropped. Oh, you know, he like dropped down for like a good minute. When he saw Dylan do that gritty. Like, it was beautiful. I wish that if there was anything I wish I had captured, it was that moment. Oh, so you didn't get to see Trell's react. Dude, Trell was like dead. Like he was like just dead. He was so just dead inside when he saw it. All right, here we go. I'm going to kick this off in just a second, but just so you guys can see, this is Gary Oak. This is the Gary Oak. This is Professor Gary Oak. This is back when he was a trainer in the good old original Pokemon series. And look at this. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 badges. So all I'm saying is that you can get different badges. And we're gonna zoom in on this here. I'm gonna cover everything up. I mean, I've never seen some of these badges before. Where did he get those? What gyms did those come from? You know, we've got important questions that we need answers. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is Gary is either making fake badges, or we've got gyms that we've never seen before that we need to find out about. But all I'm saying is that we've got a chance. Pikachu may have stolen our badges, but we've got a chance to bring them back. Now, I thought it was one of his better gritties. I will agree with you. I did think it was one of his better ones. I mean, he typically has the arms down. It's usually the feet that are a little off. But I mean, I thought he did that one pretty well. Now, I'm saying this as someone who can't do the gritty. Mostly because of the feet movements. But, I mean, I thought he did a good job with it. But Trell was not impressed. So, you know, that's unfortunate, but I'm sure JC has it on video or something somewhere. But it was one of his better ones. So I will give him those props. He definitely... Trell was on edge. That trombone music. Trell was like... He was done. He was so done with Kenny. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. No. We're going to stop learning Slash. All right, we're going to go ahead and... Oops. Going to finish leveling these guys up. And then we got to see what we can do to get in this gym here. Like I said, I think we need to explore the town first. Ideally, if we can find a fire TM, we should be in a pretty good spot. Because we got to have somebody who can learn fire. Why are you fussing? Why are you hurting yourself? This dog. I'm assuming she's okay. It looks like she was trying to get a piece of loose food, I think, from under her food bowl. And I think she just popped her head a little bit on the bowl or something. Hopefully. She's an interesting one here. She's getting fussy in her old age. Yeah, no, I thought everybody's doing great. Cal's dancing was just top tier. Always great to see him go wild. And of course, I mean, I thought everybody was doing good. All right, there we go. We're up. We're at 34. We're right at the gym mark. We're ready to take on this gym leader. We're gonna save. Oh, it even says 0 on the badges. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. All right, we saved the game. What do you want? There we go. Cool. Cool. Gary's tattoo seems to be going pretty well. What did Dylan's parents think? I mean, they seem to. I mean, they seem to like it. And they didn't. They didn't have any complaints, any notes that I heard. It was great seeing them again. Different, having all sorts of different little conversations here and there was delightful. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His dancing was fine. Everybody was doing fine. We do a fire blast, but that's like the worst move I could teach somebody. Art can learn a fireball. The balloon, yeah, Barrett sneaking in those balloons was great. He snuck those in. Honestly, we're gonna ditch Sand Attack for at least for Fire Blast. Liza was not at the wedding, unfortunately. No Liza. I did not get to see Liza at the wedding. I thought that would have been really nice. She could have been the ring bearer, but she was sadly not there. Where am I? Oh, this is where I came in. Yeah, she was not at the wedding, unfortunately. I'm too short to open the fridge. Wait, do we even have a fridge? Actually, that is what I was noticing. I was like, she says I'm too short to open the fridge, and there isn't one. Yes, go, touchdown. This is gonna be Dylan on opening day. I think else we can find at least one puddle to jump in. I keep forgetting that we can see Pokemon talk outside of that Pikachu, and it keeps throwing me off. You can only buy Pokeballs here, but nor you can buy stronger balls. Why can you only buy Pokeballs here? What? Why? I mean, I feel like we're doing pretty good on most things. Yeah, this is like a basic Pokemart. That's interesting. All right, yeah, we're gonna explore the town here a little bit, and then we'll take out the gym. I can just make out Trainer Isle. It'd be thrilled to go there one day. Do you see it? The Tunod League. This city sucks. Oh, did we get a fishing rod? Oh. Dylan said he would not go to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I mean, the Super Bowl, in his defense, is expensive. It is typically a very expensive endeavor. It is very chaotic. Oh, we got another TM. What do we get now? We got Sunny Day and we got Rain Dance. Okay. Yeah, it definitely can be. It can be insane. Now, could he turn it into a business expense and use it as a tax write-off? Probably not. But I mean, yeah, it's just a massive event, massive day. So many people. Do you want to teach one of your Pokemon to Scald? Ooh, that could actually be handy. Let's see. Let's take a look at Scald. You think is a good thing that Cypher does not attack during. Yeah, that is probably a good thing. That extra lightning may cause some damage. Let's see. So we've got Scald. That'll at least potentially give us burn, and it's an 80. Which is good. I do like Water Pulse, but I think we're gonna ditch Water Pulse for Scald. So I think we have the TM for Water Pulse anyway, so we can always learn it back. Well, now that I know that, I can cook as well as she does. Lovely. I'll be able to cook my opponents as well as she does. All right, what's down here? The building with the blue roof houses only the submarine ferry in Tunod, or whether it's safer to travel underneath the water. Pretty interesting. That looks like the boat. Train Isles, Paradise, 2 towers, challenge takes to beat them all. Nope. Don't take me. The ship is bound for Trainer Isle. Would you like to be on board? No. Not yet. If we make the Super Bowl, I don't know, man. Am I empty the old piggy? I mean, it is one of those things where I could see it go. First of all, why is the chat window working? I could see it being worth, obviously, that kind of thing. I mean, if you have the ability, it's one of those things where it's going to be that great experience where you're not going to miss it, or you regret going. Where's my chat window? Got it. For some reason that was off. I don't know why that was off, but that was off. Okay, that's alright, I know what that is. Well, exactly. The Jets haven't been there in about 60 years. It'll probably be another. By the time they get there, it'll probably be another 60 years before they make it back. It's that's the thing. So yeah, definitely. Thanks for that. No, I completely understand. You want to be is this? I can adopt Pokemon? I adopt like some of these guys? Because wouldn't these all count as free mons? You seem different than other people. Yes, I can work with that. Will you adopt? Oh, heck yeah, free mon. If I can get like 4 Pokemon right now, I'm doing it. Like, holy crap, give me all these Pokemon. Let's make some room. Obviously they're not gonna all join the team right now, but we're gonna make some room. We're gonna see if we can make a bunch of friends. I have to battle them. I'm gonna be so disappointed. All right, come here. Gimme. Yeah, we got a Grovyle. Look at that. Fremon. Love to see Fremons. Now, if I remember correctly, Sceptile is one of Latrell's favorite mons. So, of course, we're going to open it up to everybody. If anybody has a name that they want to give this good old Grovyle, we're going to do that. If not, maybe we'll name it Trell in honor of Latrell. All right, no new messages from Carrie. That's good. That's a good sign. I'm sensitive. Let's... We're gonna name it for Trail. We naming it for Latrell, or are we just naming it Trail specifically? Because they are spelled different. So I just want to confirm before we plunk that in. Oh, for Latrell, perfect. Yeah, no, we can definitely do that now. I will, in terms of Trail side, we're gonna spell it like he spells it. That's gonna be a good old T. We're gonna do the R-E-L. We're gonna spell it good old Trail. I know you don't see it in text too often, so that's why I want to let it be known that that's how he goes by it. But no, that is a great name. Hi there. They call me Mudkip. To be honest, I'd really like to be adopted by a sweet little girl. Maybe she'll put bows in my fin. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute goal. The adoption clinic. Some people, for one reason or another, can no longer take care of their Pokemon. Take them in. Hope to give them a new home. Feel free to adopt one if you hit it off. You're only going to give me one? No, I want these two. Can I have these two? Can I have them? I'll take them both in. No, that's fine. I figured we'd only get one Pokemon, but just to be safe. You never know how these games are. All right, so we do have a nice new grass type. We are going to probably need to put him in the box for a little bit because I didn't actually pay attention to the level. And I'm pretty sure the gym we're about to do is not going to be a good place for him to start battling. All right, so we're going to move Pokemon. What level did you come in? Yeah, 25. What do you have? Wax Nature, Detect Magical Leaf, Dragon Breath, and Giga Drain. I mean, not bad moves. Not bad moves. All right, let's put you. Diddy is dead. Yes, our fire type would have been very handy. Unfortunately, is dead. We have many dead. We've lost many Pokemon so far. Like, we've lost 9. Oh, I need to update that. I'll do it later. Update the counter. Because if I update it now, I'm going to have to put 0 for the badges, and I don't want to do that. It'll make me sad. But we will find more friends. We will find and get more friends. The question is, are we going to be able to take on this gym? Or are they going to say, you don't have enough badges. Go find your badges. And then I'm going to be even more sad because I'm going to have to find the badges. So no one around here probably knows or says or does anything about it. Not safe to be outside during the storm. Why are people... I mean, you're outside walking around. What are you talking about? Dr. Friendship. That. Marshtom's are great friends with us. That's how you know we're doing things right. All right. I'm assuming I don't have anything that's going to raise accuracy. So this is going to potentially be dangerous. These are what? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Nifty key, gargle, spray, wish ticket. We got a decent chunk of potions, awakenings. We have a poison and anything like that. Antidote. We got a couple antidotes. That might be enough. Yeah, we don't have much. Do we have any items? Key items, regular items. Nope. I thought there was like held items, but I guess we just don't have any. Don't have any. Welcome to the Stormy Gym. Leader is Leaf. Grass. Going up with an electric type would be a bad idea. We're going in with Pikachu chat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm assuming it's going to be this way. Like, I mean, sure, we could probably go battle those other two on the side, but I don't see the need. Gardener Mary. A level 31 victory bell. Alright, have I looked for stones? We have a firestone. We have found one firestone. There is a store that sells, I think that sells some stones as well. That's not bad damage-wise, but yep, I knew we were going to get poisoned. I think the biggest thing is we're going to beat her, and then we're going to go out to the Pokemon Center, and we're going to see if we can get some more antidotes. And we'll stock up on a couple more of those, because they're going to be one-hit poisoning us. All right, if he dies to poison, I'm not counting it. See, I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. I'm not counting that. How did I do? I thought you knew quick attack. I mean, you're fast, so you should go first, but yeah, we're not counting that one. Not counting it. I'm calling it. No, I'm breaking all my rules. Breaking all these Nuzlocke rules, but I mean, come on now. That's crazy. The fact that a fire blast, which does extra fire damage, didn't kill him is a little wild to me. But don't have pizza at the wedding. He did not have pizza. There were no pizzas, at least that I could tell. The main dishes were like things like there was a chicken with some nice veggies. There was a like a sea bass as well. I think there was like a vegetarian or kind of like vegan style option. In terms of main dishes, there were obviously there was the cake. There were tons of little snacks like s'mores and guitar, stop. Stop whatever you're doing. I hear you licking something. There was like macaroons and all these tons, cookies and all these wonderful desserts. But there was no pizza. There was what was it? Lots of little appetizers. I didn't see any pizza, but I did see things like mini little burgers, like little sliders. There was like cheese, like a little cheese steak. There was like this, what was it, like a stuffed crab, like sandwich looking thing. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but no pizza, surprising. No pizza, no chicken nuggets. Antidote, this is what we want. We want like, no, we don't need that many. We're gonna get like 10. Yes. And since he doesn't have any other potions, we're gonna get like I don't know, 20 of those. Wait, did I get them? No. Or I can just buy one dingus. There we go. There we go. All right. I guess I technically probably could have stocked up on paralyze and all that, but that's fine. It's fine. We're going in. We're going in. What's up, bro? Yes, we're going to override our save file. Dun 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 dun. Challenger, my name is Leaf, and do you like my garden? I've spent many hours sculpting everything here, but I wouldn't say no to a gym battle. Let's go. Let's go. You look like you belong in a Pokemon Center. All right, Jumpluff. Jumpluff. Substitute? Really? Weird, I got disconnected from my own chat for a second. There was beer. Yes, there was beer. There was a lot of beer. There was an open bar. Which was, oh, you're gonna be obnoxious. Really? Putting me to sleep? Come on now. Your little leftovers, gonna keep healing you. Yeah, there was beer. I had many a drink. Reg and Nick T had many many more a drink. But no, there was. It was very nice. And I had this just a nice spot. You can go and get a whole bunch of different stuff. Thank you for using Sunny Day. I appreciate that. Even if your leftovers and your substitute are being obnoxious. Nope, not doing that. We are going to do a fire blast. Oh, you are such a little troll. No sound coming in with the hydrate. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to fast forward because this is going to be obnoxious, apparently. Isn't sleep powder like a 75% hit chance? We're getting very unlucky in that regard. Why? Why are you trolling me so much? Do you try to put me to sleep again? Oh, my. Please, Jumpluff. You're killing me. You're just burning through my awakenings, you piece of crap. Come on. Like how I brought the drink over to hydrate with it. Oh my gosh. You are the biggest troll. Like, are you kidding me? Holy moly. Okay, thank you for using a move that wasn't obnoxious. Alright, we can turn that off. Like, we're done with the, I guess, the loop, hopefully. Yeah, I knew you were gonna use a super potion. I was hoping that you were gonna be dead, but of course, I have one fire move. And it, I had to use most of it on this first freaking move. I think I have a PP up in here somewhere. Maybe. Probably not, knowing my luck, which means we're gonna be in a tough spot and probably have to use, like, Scald or something. But then we're at risk of course, of it. You are just the worst. This Jumpluff is the worst. Like, this Jumpluff is the worst Pokemon ever. He is trolling me so much. I'm late on this, so congratulations on being here, being married. Well, thank you so much. I very much appreciate that. That was very kind. We've been married for a long time, but no, definitely means a lot. No, she'll appreciate that when I tell her. Like, she will appreciate that when I tell her later. I can't believe this freaking stupid thing. It's putting me to sleep. Oh my goodness. All right, let's just I can't. There is no way it's hitting this much. This is crazy. Oh my god. That's so insane. I'm gonna put everybody to sleep. Wait. Please. Just please let me kill this jump luff. Oh my god. You put me to sleep. Ugh. Okay. No, I do greatly appreciate that. It was very kind, very sweet. It does mean, please. How much, what is the PP for substitute? Like, come on. Oh my god. Substitute PP Pokemon. That was a crit, and that was a waste. There's a base of 10, which can be pushed up to 16. Yeesh. Yeesh. That's a little crazy. All right, we are going to headbutt him. I've lost count of how many times he's done it, honestly, but I don't think he can hurt shrooms, really, if at all. So we should be okay to kind of just ride it out. I mean, it's not going to be the most exciting gameplay, so I'm going to apologize in advance for that. Okay, he actually missed a sleep powder. He was trying, and it's good to know that that could work. I hate him. I hate him. I hate this gym leader. Yeah, exactly. He is having a wonderful time being trying to be the Sandman there. I'm a little concerned with. Okay, well, Shrooms just said I've had enough. Thank you, Shrooms. Way to carry. All right, well, we've made it through there. Now a tan growth. I'm a little concerned about that. Okay. All right, so we got tan growth. I'm gonna headbutt it. I'm okay more with a stun spore. I mean, it's not ideal, but I'd rather that than being put to sleep every 2 seconds. All right, so we know he's got stun spore. Why? They all have freaking leftovers. All right, this I can't. That shouldn't do a lot. I mean, it did way more than I would have liked. And we're going to get... Nope, I'm surprised we didn't get hit with the paralyze. I know it's going to happen. He's going to Giga Drain us again. Yep, here comes leftovers. Knock off. Okay. I mean, you can do that. That's fine. All right, what do we have? Oh, the EXP share. That's fine. We don't need EXP share. Anyway, that's a crit that we want to see. Let's freaking go. 2 down. 2 down, chat. 2 down, friends. We've, level 36. Venusaur. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no one tell JR. He's got 4 Pokemon? I thought he only had 3. What else could you possibly have if Venusaur is your... Not your, Venusaur must be your strongest, but I don't know what else you could even have. Oh, this might hurt. I don't know what he's gonna... Solar Beam? Oh, God, no. Okay. Forgot our typing there. So that actually worked in our favor, because now he's going to have to recharge for a turn, which is going to give us a chance to heal. exactly. Look away. He's looking away. What? Oh, that's super repel. Whoops. I was wondering why I saw 200. Now let's heal up a bit. There we go. He should now have to recharge. Beginning to do it again. Ow. Interesting. Not very effective. I mean, that did a lot of damage for not being a bit. Yeah, there it is. I knew we were going to hit with that for too long. I don't want to have to swap off of shrooms just because of the extra buff. And, well, the extra advantage of, you know, not a lot of these grass moves not being effective. That's not ideal. Especially just being paralyzed. Do you have a paralyzed heal? Nope. Nope, we sure don't. Dang it. And I thought we did, so I didn't buy any. I guess Solar Beam just doesn't have to recharge in this. I was able to get Dylan. Get the, oh, VLS Funko for Jared. Well, that is very nice. Both of you and, of course, of Dylan to be able to pick that up for him. I almost messaged him actually over the wedding weekend. There, you know, kind of the day of the wedding. You know, obviously, you know, Dylan and the family are, you know, they're getting ready. They're doing stuff. Carrie and I were kind of just hanging out in the area. Can you stop doing so much damage? Okay, he's just gonna spam Solar Beam, and of course that's when we're gonna get hit with the paralyze. Oh, you're the worst. But we were kind of exploring the area, and we did find a little store that did have actually the BLS Funko in it, and I almost was gonna try to pick it up for JR, but I thought he had one already, so I didn't go for it. Can I not be paralyzed 4 turns in a row, please? Like, come on. Like, that's such garbage, dude. The freaking RNG in this is insanely crazy. Now I'm gonna have to swap now. I'm not counting that. I know I've said that probably 3 times this stream already, but like, come on. 4 turns of paralyzed in a row is insane. That's insanely unbalanced. Like the chances that they do some of this stuff is wildly unbalanced. So we're gonna let that one slide, I think. Especially considering apparently without any warning, Solar Beam is just an infinite PP move that doesn't require a charge in between. Like Solar Beam, you have always had to take a beat in between, and he's just going at it like it's nothing. Yep, there's the super potion. But we're gonna let some of these things slide, I think, to try to balance a little bit. Because that's the kind of stuff that's getting us killed, is the stuff that isn't in normal Pokemon games mostly. But I am very glad to hear that he was able to get that for Jared. Jared definitely is a wonderful person. And I'm glad that he's able to, you know, get that and enjoy it. Now, I can say, to add to that, actually, not to that specifically, but I can say while I'm thinking about it, that JR should be looking in the mail for something arriving probably on Tuesday. I think is what they told me. So keep an eye out. That's all I'm going to say about that. I expect everything will be okay the way I packed it, but I had to try to make it fit in the box that I had. Funko was the only Funko Dylan was getting out and unpacking and have. Yep. Yeah. Okay. That is I see what you're saying. Yeah. That was the only one that he did unpack and put on stream. Yeah. So it is nice to see kind of a one Funko out, one Funko up. But yeah, we beat the gym leader. We got the STEM badge. We now have our first/4th badge. We can use strength, and we can oh, that Giga Drain, Solar Beam. Usually, it's a powerful move that usually takes 2 turns, but will activate instantly in sunlight. When has that been? Has that ever been a thing? Solar beam, 1 turn. Has that ever been a thing? So whether sunlight is harsh or you're holding at power. Oh, well, what do you know? Okay, well, I've been playing Pokemon for over probably like 20 years. Never known that. Power wins the lawsuit and their game can get back to normal. That definitely would be nice. Power World can. If Power World can win and they can yeah, be able to have a little more freedom. Now I will say in terms of, and this isn't against Nintendo specifically, this is more Power World, is that they have like straight up like copied specific things. I'm in tight spot for Team Fusion. I found their bosses here. Can you come to Mount Stratus and lend a hand? I don't know if I can take all these grunts by myself, and you've proven yourself more than capable. Please hurry. Bro, I'm like a town away. But I guess I can try. Imagine this was like a shortcut. Yeah, people definitely do want the Funko wall. They do like the wall. It's become a nice kind of a aesthetic for the stream. All right, so we've got our badge. I'm gonna heal. Yeah, definitely. I think there's a lot of other games that are doing things like that and doing well here too. So it's like I'm kind of torn. Like obviously, I want them to win the lawsuit. I want them to be able to go back and do what they got to do. I also do want them to kind of realize that some of the things that they are doing are a little too close for comfort. Like, I have seen some of the things that I'm not talking about mechanics, but like designs. Some of the designs that they've done are very close, like too close. But other than that, I mean, I think they're doing a lot of great stuff, a lot of great work. Their game is fun, it's unique. It's definitely got some elements that are a nice run for the money for Pokemon, but I do want to see them kind of continue to expand and grow, and be able. I do want there to be able to be competition, because that's what breeds people doing better things. And Pokemon needs some competition. That is why they are kind of stagnant in some of their areas here. Our deaths are 9. Our badges are 4. Boop. There we go. All right, so we've done that. We've got our updated badge count. We've got our updated count there. Yeah, we definitely have to find Pikachu and get our other badges back, because it's not looking too good saying that we got 1 badge here. But we will do what we can for that. So we have to go up to the mountain. Oh, actually, we need to let's take a look at the map here while we're in here. Oh, that's not the map. What am I doing? That's a PC. All right, let's take a look at this world map. So yeah, we need to come back up here, go up to the village. Okay, and then we're gonna get to go this way, which will, I guess, kind of let us come back up to, yeah, North Coast Town is where I think he said he was headed. We're gonna have to go that way. That's, I guess, how we unlock kind of this bottom section of the map. And I'm assuming that's where we'll run into Pikachu, because Pikachu seems to be near usually wherever Team Fusion goes. Like just a little sus, I don't want to fight that guy. We didn't fight either of those guys. We're gonna not fight either of them now. We want all the Funko Wall back. I mean, I think it would be nice. The Funko Wall was a nice big staple. With Joltik. We can catch it. Yeah. Oh, her tattoo is coming along nicely. She had 1 more break and they're finishing up. It's actually, and he thought it might be 2 sessions at one point, and he thought it might be she was saying it might even be a little bit longer than anticipated, but it looks like she might be right on the mark. That's good. It's a long session. She started at 1 p.m. I think. Oh, 1:30 roughly she started. So she's been in the tattoo chair for what? It's what, 6, just about, well, it's about been about 4 hours right now. A little over, factoring in breaks. So I mean, she's been doing good. It's definitely been a little bit of a longer session for her. Yeah, the guy was only available during, I guess, today. Normally she tries to go on weekends, but yeah, he just wasn't, I guess, available. So she put him on a Friday, took a half day, went and got her tattoo. I sat here and kept working like a chump. Ooh, let's see. Oh, yeah, exactly. We got that good old. So, and maybe, I mean, depending on how it looks, she might, and what they cover it with. Sometimes they cover it with the black Sanoderm, so you can't actually see through it. Sometimes they cover it with the clear. If it's the clear, she might show it off if we're still live when she gets here. That just depends on how much longer it goes, and of course, when Dredge goes live, because obviously, I know everyone will want to start seeing him doing his Pokemon. I don't need to heal. We've already... We'll probably get right into him probably a little bit later. Like I said, I do want to at least hit... I know he said, I think, around 6. I do want to try to hit at least 2 hours, especially with being a little late, so we might push a little into that, but I promise everybody we will get over there. We'll get over there pretty quick. So bear with me. Right, we're going to stock up on these. We're going to stock up on these. Oh, actually, we have a decent little supply of those. We're going to stock up on these. Ghost Hound coming in with the watch time. And they 6.5 days. Well, I very much appreciate that. That is a lot of watch time. We're good on escape ropes. We're good on super repels. I will never buy any of these. Lava cookies. Actually, let's take a couple of those. Just 'cause... All right. I know. I'm coming. All right. The pupper has to go to the bathroom. She's eaten and she's being fussy. So we're gonna take, unfortunately, one more little break here for just a moment. So I'm gonna save. I'm gonna swap over to our Bulls tied for stream. I'll take a look. Maybe I can swing the vote here, depending on what the options are there. But we'll I'll take a look at that on my phone here. I'm gonna step away for just a moment. Let's see. Is the intermission screen working? Okay, well that's not the thing I thought it was on. Well, then we'll just leave it on Pokemon. Now we're gonna leave it on this. I guess I'll just get up and walk away. That's just Carrie saying, yep, that's not. All right. So yeah, so I'm gonna be back in just a moment. I'm gonna let the pupper out. Should hopefully only be a couple minutes so she can go to the bathroom. Yeah, and then we'll be right back and get back into the Pokemon. I've been here. Thank you for pointing that out. I forgot I muted when I stepped away. Yes, I was sitting here talking this whole time. I was saying so many wonderful things. I was saying first and foremost, I just appreciated the no time like watching a DAC stream on a good or bad day. Truly means a lot to hear, and of course, how I appreciated everybody who is here. So hopefully, I appreciate everybody who's here, hanging out, watching, lurking, all that wonderful fun side of things here. Everybody who's subscribed and all that. And, it always means the world. And of course, even if you're not, I just appreciate you being able to be here. Of course, you biddies, all that kind of wonderful fun stuff. Just saying, I appreciate everybody, regardless of what and how they're here. Then I was starting to say thankfully the dog has gone, so she should be good for a while. I hear her over there guzzling some water, so she must be thirsty. But then I was saying we should have an encounter in here. We got a dupes. We got a dupes again. And then I also commented on, and these are not in the proper order. It's kind of coming through in the main thing. I was surprised that I couldn't use, it says that you can use Rock Smash. I have Rock Smash, but I can't Rock Smash the rock. None of these are letting me. I guess we just can't yet. Hey, you don't need to go up there. Come on, get in your spot. Come on, up here and lay down. You can be a little butt. Use your stairs. Get up there and lay down. And then, yeah, definitely, I'm glad that you're enjoying the Faz videos, the VODs that we're bringing over. There's a lot more where those came from. Looks like we finally got a new Mon, and it is a Geodude. So we will do what we can to catch Geodude here. He's think anything we do is may kill him. We may be too strong for him. And if so, it's okay. Yep, there he goes. Honestly, I'm thinking about it. This is maybe where we got our Zubat anyway, because we kind of, I think we went in here briefly. We just couldn't go anywhere. That's fine. I'm pretty sure we already had an encounter on that floor. Oh, an Abra would have been cool. Sadly, no Mew or Mewtwo or Latios or Latias yet, but I'm having faith that we're going to come across some of those. Yeah, we were in here. We caught them on in here already. Good. So I'm glad we didn't catch the. All right, I'm gonna pop a repel then, and we're gonna get out of here. I run into these freaking bats, right? All right, we'll use our last regular repel. Calpic. Is Zubat a Calpic? Do I even have strength? I don't have anybody to teach strength to. I don't want to leave and come all the way back. Oh, I do have strength. Okay. No, the last Pokemon I seen. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Geodude. Geodude might be a Calpic. I know he typically goes for the old, I really don't want to teach any of these guys strength, but I'm gonna have to do one. Probably gonna have to be Shark. Oh, Abra. Okay, yes. Sorry, I honestly, the fact that I couldn't catch him, I immediately put Abra out of my brain. Just kind of in sadness. Actually, strength is an 80. 80 move. It's pretty good. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of something though. It's gonna be Bulldoze, I think. Yeah, Abra. I think he does Alakazam. Kind of the final form for that line. I think that may be one of his picks. We do need to get a new cow since our Elekid got brutally murdered before his time. And there we go. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Why you're here? Yeah, I know. We're gonna have to battle friggin' 15 team fusions. Hitmonlee. Oh, this is where our ghost would have come in handy. Are you kidding me? Mega Kick? Mega Kick did that kind of damage? Alright, that's not ideal. Let's see what you're gonna do to Shrooms. Okay, I mean, that was not. There we go. The Brick Break will probably do some damage. We should be okay. I'm not worried about these grunts. They're not. Ice Punch, really? Yes, we're gonna change. I'm gonna swap to Shark. How does a Hitmontop intimidate a freaking Garchomp? There we go. Alright, that was a little more damage than I would have liked. Okay. We're gonna have to heal. Can I move these? No, apparently not. Thought there was a way to sort your bag. I guess not. Good old perfect. Yeah, there we go. So those, and then we should have a couple regular potions. Yep. Top them off. I think we're gonna potentially have to lead with shrooms, or at least go into shrooms more often than not in this area. He seems to be our main defense when it comes to their fighting types. A Glade, wow. Okay. This could be potentially dangerous. Gnat got in here. It's flying around my microphone. Not leave me alone. Protect. Protect. The worst. Wow, I expected that to do more. That's unfortunate. Scold is not really working in our favor so far. I will say that. He's gonna probably get 2 hits on us, but that's okay. Okay, false swipe. That's what I want. I want a false swipe. Oh, he protected. Unfortunately. Let's rock smash again. That should kill him. Really? How did that not kill you? Like, I knew it wasn't going to be super effective. I thought it would be enough to do at least, 5 points of damage or whatever. Alright, he only wasted his first move on us. Oh, is it still tied? Ooh, false swipe. Okay, well, this should let us finally get the kill. I thought I saw it was different. I guess maybe it tied back up, or is it the same amount? Let's see. Here, did that ever get? Yes. Okay. We're gonna take a look. Let's see where that is. That's under self promo. 6 p.m. EST tonight. What should we stream? The new Fortnite season. Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. You go Fire Red ROM Hack. Act 1, 2, or 3 if you want. Look at that. Yep, it is it's all tied all around the board. You have well, actually, let's see. Did you also do the? Okay, so there's technically 3. Yeah, there's 3 votes for Fortnite. There's 3 votes for Yu-Gi-Oh! Hack. Did Night Fighter also? Okay, he did. Then there's 1 vote for Pokemon Black. Okay. Interesting. I'm curious to see what he's gonna do. How is he gonna break the tie? Maybe he needs to play both at the same time. Maybe that's how he does it. I'll have to play both. Are we damaged up? No, not enough for a super. I'm gonna try to be on top of healing in here because I do want to get through here. I want to keep everybody pretty full up on their health. And I mean, the game is just, they're very brutal with these gauntlets. Like, they just, when you face Team Fusion, you face Team Fusion. Yeah, he might, I mean, that would be a good way to do it. He could spin the wheel, put enough games on. How was Scrafty? Scrafty's ground fighting, I think. Let's see, Scrafty. Dark fighting, that's right, he's dark fighting. Not scary face. Oh no. Yeah, I think you should break that tie. I'm trying to remember what he did last. It was one of his ROM hacks, I thought. Why did they all know protect me? But I mean, I feel like if that's the case, he should do whichever one he hadn't done most recently. But he also wants to do what the people want to see, so I fully respect it. I think that's perfectly fair and a valid way to do things as well. Yeah, when it comes to a tie, then it gets a little tricky. Notice, he didn't put Faz. That's all I'm saying. He didn't say vote for Faz. Alright, let's get, actually, 1 super should us. One super. Boop. Okay. You can see the beginnings of the battle down there, and I see this guy's got his Darkrai, because he just has a Darkrai. I guess he's going to tell us to go on ahead, and we're going to fight that other guy at the top of the hill. Or other girl, I guess, because they mostly seem to be female grunts for some reason with that sprite. Alright, let's do a Scald, which should actually do good damage against you. Oh, I almost killed the Mega Chicken. Yep, he could do Mario Party. I know he always says the problem is finding players, but he could always find who he can and put in the AI. And of course, I'm sure in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything server there's a little more potential to find some people to play with. I think Annie even has the game. He could always ask Annie. Annie might play if he's available as well at that time. Flame Wheel. That shouldn't do much. Nope. Not at all. And of course, you know, if, as long as I know ahead of time and I can make it work, you know, I'm always happy to try. To try to make it in as well. I mean, there's always people. You just gotta put the word out, you know, or just be prepared. I mean, hey, jump in and you know, see who joins, and like I said, you got AI, you got other options you can do. Yeah, could do Mario Party, could do could do so many different games, different things. I'm sure usually as long as the time is available, I'm sure Shining would jump into Mario Party if it can line up. Thank you for telling me. That's can't help with that. Thank you, Carrie, for that lovely update. All right. What? We didn't take a lot of damage. Nope. Cool. One. Chahoo. Finn is fine. Darkrai, attack! Oh, thank goodness you're here. They're holding the foreman hostage in the upper floors. I'll hold Michael off. Go rescue him. Yep, called that. Alright, so I'll just keep battling grunts then. Oh, he's got a Lucario! He's now my best friend. A full restore? Oh, you are the worst. Alright, well. That did much more damage than I thought it was going to. Alright, he's dead. No, we're not learning amnesia. Are you kidding me? Are we about to get Swampert though? Swampert's 35, isn't he? Maybe he's 36? Pretty sure he's 35. Nope. Guess he's 36. Oh. Too bad you need 4 players to play Mario Party Jamboree without computers. It'd be cool yeah, definitely that would be nice if you could do kind of more customized games like that, like a 2 or 3 person. I think that would be a lot of fun. Let's just switch it up a little bit without the computers. I mean, you can do it in a lot of the other ones, you know, Mario Kart and all those. On a sea incense. Well, we definitely see our little Pikachu friend. Let's see. Alright, so we have our Pikachu up here. See him. Let's see what the sea incense does, though. If I remember correctly, boost water type. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to use it. I want to give it. Alright. given to Finn. All right, Finn has that. Everybody's doing good, so I don't need to worry about these cookies. Everybody's healed. Our PP's a little low, but we don't have anything we can really do about that at the moment. But I don't think we need to really worry about that anyway. Pikachu, Henry, if you keep up the work like this, you'll be high ranking in no time. An intruder, I wasn't expecting an intruder, and it's you, no doubt. You have the advantage here. They'll take this meddling fool down. This is your chance. Destroy those with the great plans of Team Fusion, or I'll try. Well, at least he's willing to try. You know, that's the important thing. He is giving it the old college try. All right, a Huntail. Zero and Remy. Yeah, he's got to find Zero and Remy. They are hacked away, unfortunately. I know a lot of that stuff is. It's just definitely I can see I can see his logic. You know, it's a lot easier to keep, you know, stuff you don't super need packed up. We gotta do one more. Even with the crunch, unless he flinches. I mean, nope. All right, Huntail's dead. He's probably got a Gorbis as his other one. I would, if I had to guess. He's got two, right? Yep. There's Gorbis. Gonna swap. Gonna Sora. Now he's actually a little bit stronger than we are, but we're Pikachu, so we're fast, boy. That shouldn't, you know, that shouldn't kill us. It's gonna hurt a lot, but it shouldn't. There we go. Cool. So we're doing work. Yeah. Hopefully we'll see Zero and Remy return, though. I know, like I said, some of that stuff I would hope is packed in a way where he can access it. Not the way to do it. You may have noticed I'm a member of Team Fusion now. They gave me a stronger attack, so I can take you all down. Now I'll have my revenge. I mean, it would have been nice if I got healed first, instead of just having to jump right into this battle with a super weakened Finn, because that's kind of garbage. Let's do... We're gonna test something. I'm gonna test a heal. If we die off of this, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna count it, but I just want to see if we can, if doing a heal is enough to be able to actually get an attack off. Okay, I think we actually should be okay doing that. I mean, all we need really is to get off like an earthquake. And I mean, and he's cooked. Iron Tail's the new move he learned, so he's got his little ascot. Oh, that didn't do full damage like I was hoping it would. Thunder Shock, that's fine. It doesn't affect us, baby. Pikachu's dead. Look at that. Boom. Done. Get out of here. Finn for the win. Dang it all. How could I lose again? This is all you and your bloody team's fault. You were supposed to help me beat this punk. I'm still getting pushed around. I'll be back. Don't worry. Why do you hate me so much? The way you stood up to that rude Pikachu, it was amazing. I'm Henry, my dad. He runs this team. He forced me to join, but I didn't want to. Oh, here, Pikachu dropped these in his rage. We got our badges back, baby. Let's go. If you could, I want to be out of this team and do good. You and your friend down there, you can beat them. I'll help if I can. Wow, Henry's on the inside. We got a man on the inside. I'm sorry, I was just acting under the orders from Dad, and I'm going to try to sneak you out, okay? Team Fusion wants to do terrible things, and I don't know the plan, but it involves Mew. Please try and stop them. Bye. Okay, so that's good. So we have a guy on the inside. We've got the man on the inside. Mr. Henry here. That's fantastic. That's going to be handy. We do have confirmation that Mew is in the game. So I expect that means at some point we'll be facing off and probably being able to catch Mew, which is really cool because Mew's adorable. I don't probably need to super potion everybody, but we're going to, just to be safe, do a super potion on both of them, get them healed up. I expect we're going to go down here and have a little scene. So we got that. We got some good confirmation, some big story information here. Darkrai strike the final blow. Okay, looks like our buddy down here just beat Michael. Yeah, Blake. That's it. Blake just beat Michael, so that's good. Were you able to rescue the hostage? Like, this Henry might have had good intentions, but you could never tell. I'd keep an eye on him. I'd better check to see the foreman was really rescued then. What was that feeling? No, not now. All right, now we're being teleported to another plane of existence. Classic. Classic us. Oh, and we just took Blake with us. No. Dak, you brought someone else with you this time. This is terrible. Some people really feel guilty about converting other people even by accident. What? Excuse me, but can you tell me what is going on? You see, it's like this. And we're just going to skip right to where he is told. That's a lot to take in, but I guess stranger things have they? Have stranger things happened? Get on my face. Then you being teleported into another dimension. Can you think of who was responsible for what's happening with the universes? Both Blake and Dak. Team Fusion. They've been nosing around ruins in our region and seems to be interested in something there. One of the members, Henry, mentioned something about exploiting Mew as well. While this is troubling news, it does give us a lead. You keep an eye on Team Fusion and try to figure out what they're doing? I mean, sure. You can help too, Blake, if you want. Unfortunately, you'll have episodes of flashing between universes too. Why would he have episodes of that? Didn't the first one happen to us before we got involved with the ruins? Okay, and... Alright, and we're back. Don't feel bad. That was actually very exciting. I must go back to the league. They're already unhappy with me leaving as is. North Coast Town is just up ahead. I hope you brought your cold weather gear. That means it's probably like an ice gym or something. Good luck with Irene. Irene the Ice Queen? Just saying that could be it. Repel's effect Warfire. We're gonna pop another repel. And let's see if we can get to this next town. Real quick here. So that is Fantastique. Where's my repel? Hello? Oh, there it is, super repel. Boop. Now spray that super repel. That should get us probably out of here because we can't do anything else really. Since we can't rock smash. Boulders in our way again. It's not bad. Boop. Alright, so how do we get out to the town though? We can't surf, obviously. Can't fly. He said it's to the north. We need to go to the Pokemon Center to pull up the map. You the foreman? Foreman is still missing. I said he returned the foreman. We've been lied to? Henry a liar? Am I gonna have to hunt down Henry? Because, I mean, I will. Alright, we're healing everybody up. Got these heals going. We've restored to health. Perfect. I don't think we need to stop for any Pokeballs or anything. Oh, we need the map. Silly me. Need the map. Yeah, that's fine. We got more repels. Okay. So we need to go Icebound Chasm, North Coast Town. I guess maybe we have to go deeper through the cave somehow. We've got 4 badges. So that means we should have beaten Choco Town, Ocean View. Kind of think of all the gyms because Ocean View was, I think, Gym 1 with Sparky. I don't remember if this one had a gym. I don't think it did, and obviously Glenwood didn't. So that would be. This would be 2, Serenity Isle. And then Sea Spray would have been 3 with Flow. And this would have been 4. Yeah, I think we're on track. We just have to figure out how to get to the North Coast going through the mountain. I guess we're going to go back into the cave and see if we can get through the mountain until we get to North Coast Town. It'll be interesting. That'll be 2 of our main games where we've kind of finish off. I mean, but we'll still be playing for a little bit, but it'll be kind of 2 main games where we've kind of finished off roughly in a frozen-y kind of town area, which is kind of interesting. That's also what happened in Expedition 33. That's kind of where we left off, roughly. We got through the train. We got a new friend. We kind of left off in that little region there. I did not get to do really any player grinding on my own with that at all lately, which is okay. I did do some grinding in Kingdom Hearts because I do want to get back into that here soon. So I did some grinding yesterday for a little over an hour or two. Okay, so now I can rock smash. I guess you can only rock smash certain rocks. Certain points, maybe? Like if I come down here, is it going to let me do this one? Yes. Okay. Why are there like 60 rocks that I can smash? But, yeah, so we've... Kind of interesting that that's been the case, though. Got an ad, but you're that's really weird. Well, welcome back, first of all, Dark Emperor J. That's very weird. That's very weird that you got an ad. Pre-rolls are off. And yeah, if you're subbed, you shouldn't have. So that's a weird Twitch thing. That might be a Twitch bug. That might be a Twitch bug. Or, I mean, if your sub was like a gift sub, then maybe it's kind of on the verge of like running out or something, and maybe that's why. Oh, I see. This is a shortcut. Okay, so that's how you climb up. I don't know. I don't know about that. Am I streaming tomorrow? That is the plan. Yes. That is the plan, to try to do a good few streams this weekend. Oh, is this our way out? It is. Okay, that's a snowboarder. Well, we're in a new area, so we get a new encounter. Probably some sort of ice-type Pokemon, most likely. But the McDonald's lemonade, and not gonna lie, kind of sucked. Yeah, the McDonald's lemonade isn't great. The thing I will say with McDonald's is it entirely varies on the specific McDonald's. Unfortunately, because they kind of make it in-house. It's not, like they make the lemonade, they make the tea. So if you have somebody who sucks at making lemonade, it's gonna suck. But if you have somebody who's fantastic, like it's gonna be godly. It's gonna be great. There's a McDonald's near, kind of across, like in town. There's a big college, and kind of across the street from that, near like a little, like a classic shopping center. Target, Best Buy, all those kind of stores. They have McDonald's, and like the people there kind of, while I was in college, they were like pros at making sweet tea and lemonade and all that. Like it was always on top and phenomenal to do. So, definitely I'd say it depends a little bit on that. That is always, I think, the problem though, is like a lot of them don't make it sweet enough for what it is. All right, let's get our encounter here. Oh, a snow runt. Oh, a female snow runt. That means we have potential to get a Frostlass. We're going to first come over here and get Shrooms out. See if we can get the poison, not poison, get the paralyze on. Had a chicken sandwich yesterday and they put too much sauce. Yeah, see, part of it just comes down to the people. I mean, I like the spicy chicken sandwich from McDonald's. I think it's an all right. It's McDonald's, so it's all right. But like the sauce for it's good, so usually I do try to get extra on it, because otherwise I feel like the ones near me, they don't do nearly as much. All right, somebody's gonna get hurt or poisoned, but I'm gonna have to put in. Somebody weaker. Let's do like Nightwing. Nightwing, actually, you would think that a flying type wouldn't take spike damage. Yeah, see, that's always the problem, is when it's too much and it makes like the bottom bun soggy or things like that. It's all about finding that perfect consistency. But yes, the plan is to do a lot of streams this weekend. Hopefully, the next immediate one will be a late night stream tonight. Like I said, we are going to be doing this one pretty much until Dredge goes live. Assuming he does. If something changes and he isn't going live, then obviously we'll have to end at some point. So I'll have to end kind of here to be able to get dinner and things like that. But the plan is to do this for at least a little while longer. Ideally get to the next town bare minimum. Like I said, when he goes live, we'll try to raid in there for him. Looks like he might have decided on Fortnite from what I can see here. Looks like he is playing Fortnite at the moment. He might just be in a match, but we'll kind of we'll keep an eye on that and get over there. But that'll be kind of the end of this particular stream, and then we'll be doing a late night stream tonight, probably around 11:30 Eastern Standard. That's the plan, unless anything crazy happens. And I get held up for some reason. That is the plan. I'm gonna try to do something maybe a little bit later if I have to, but we're gonna try to do something tonight for a good while. That'll be Expedition 33. I'm like 99% confident on that being what we play, unless for some reason something happens and like I can't play it for whatever reason. That's the only reason we wouldn't be able to play it. We'll be continuing that game, showing off. They did have a little sale on Xbox, so I did pick it up in terms of like getting like the deluxe edition upgrade and things like that. So we do have some new costumes to show off. We're still going to be the Bikini Squad, but I did pick it up just in case there were any other goodies mixed in. All right, we are ready to catch our snow run. We're going to try a Great Ball first. See if we can catch him in a Great Ball. He's a great guy. Well, great girl, actually. And of course, if not, we'll use an Ultra Ball. Think for the bees. And look at that. Those bees brought it home. Right as those bees came up, we caught this little snow runt. We're going to add snow runt to the, right now to the box. We're going to give it a nickname, add it to the box, but I think that would be a good one to put on the team. Because it should, if I remember correctly, I know the female snow runt, so should evolve into Frostlass. There are so many gnats like popping up around here. Driving me crazy. So yeah, if we use a Dawnstone, if we can find a Dawnstone, it'll evolve into Frostlass, which I thought, let's see, Dawnstone, Pokemon Glazed. Frostlass is pretty good. You could, what? Okay, well, that's not handy. That's a completely different region and area. I'll have to look and see if there's anywhere else we can find it. Otherwise, we may have to sit on Snowrunt for a while. But I appreciate that. We do need to give it a nickname. So, of course, as always, first person to name it gets the name. We'll go ahead and get that name going. We'll get to town, and it'll be a good time. Who be texting me? Gary. Indeed. All right. Just said. Yes. All right, cool. That's good. So we got that done. Yeah, so we'll be doing Obama Snow. Delayed. Welcome back. We will name it Obama Snow. It's going to be a female Obama Snow. Obama Snow. Perfect. There we go. Oh, well, we're going to have to move it because it's in the death box currently. But that's okay as well. I don't think we really took any damage from that, so we're good there. Oh, this chump's going to come... He's going to get us. Yep. That's a forced battle. He gets slide down the hill. Like, he's super cool. I don't think we'll be able to run up it, but we may get an item at least out of it. I just wanted to show off this snowboarder Adam sprite. All right. Critical hit. I see wind shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, so we'll hopefully be doing that late night stream tonight, and then tomorrow I do want to stream as well sometime during the day. I don't have a time locked in just yet. I do have to make sure that there's no nothing going on. I don't think we have to take the dog to the groomer. I don't think we're going anywhere or doing anything specific. So mostly it'll just be a matter of gaming more than anything. So that's the hope. So we'll hopefully be doing a stream tomorrow during the day or during the like the late morning, early afternoon, something like that. There is D&D tomorrow, so we will be streaming that as well. That'll be 5:30, 6 o'clock for that D&D stream. Of course, on the back half of the room version of the setup, I didn't see what's getting sent out next, but let's just... No, let's... Okay, another one. Alright, we should be able to tank a hit of something. Really? You got to go first? I got outsped by a freaking pillow swine? That's crazy. Alright, maybe we might be able to do some Faz. I don't know if anybody's around for that. I don't know about doing solo Faz, but I mean, technically I could, if that is what people want. What are you texting me? We're done and finishing up with pictures. Nice. Nice. There. Oh, well, our tattoo is done. Look at that. So that's always exciting. I still don't know if she'll make it back in time, but if she does, maybe she'll show it off. If not, I'm sure we'll get to see it on camera at some point. All of her wonderful tattoos. I will say one of my favorite moments from the wedding was seeing Barrett kind of gush over Carrie's tattoos for a minute, because Carrie does have multiple Yu-Gi-Oh tattoos. So you know, he was really enjoying those, which was really great to see. It's no earthquake, but that did some decent damage. Yeah, so we'll be doing that. That's the plan for Saturday. I do also intend on after D&D, once everything, you know, everybody kind of winds down, we have our little post-session wrap up and things of that nature, doing another late night stream tomorrow night as well. Probably around that same time, kind of 11:30ish, maybe a little bit later, closer to midnight, depending on this is when everybody leaves. So there is that potential as well. Mostly in terms of games, it's just gonna vary a little bit. I know I need to do Master Duel at some point during this weekend. I am very close. What's today, the 15th? I have like 3 days to actually use some of my gems, or they expire. So I need to use some gems. So we'll probably do a little bit of Master Duel at some point to do a little, at least a little pack opening. You know, even if we just have to open like Malice and get some stuff out of it, we'll do that. Ideally, we'll work on a deck to build or something like that, or make progress on some of the decks that we are building and update. You know, maybe I can get some help updating some of the ones that we have. We can continue to learn and use those. Have a good time. I know the synchro thing I think is still going on, so maybe we can dive into there. I will say though, it will probably look similar to Dylan's experience, because Resonators would be the main deck I'd be using in there. That's kind of my main deck for a lot of things, is my Resonators. But what? Oh, that's another option that's on the table for one of these days, one of these nights, these upcoming streams. We do have a lot of those kind of coming. And then outside of that, there will probably be a couple streams on Sunday as well. Yeah, that's what I said. Ooh, Sneasel. That's what I was saying a little while ago, is I saw he's marked as playing Fortnite. Oh, he has gone officially live. All right, so that's cool. So we're going to swap over to him in just a minute. We will raid our dear friend Dredge. JR has already popped over there. He got sick of our run. He got sick of us losing mons. Now we're gonna raid Dredge here in just a minute, though. With everybody who is here, I appreciate you all hanging out. I'll get you there. Don't worry. We're just gonna try to get to. Why can I not escape a Sneasel who I'm 10 levels stronger than? Now we're gonna try to just rush to town real quick. Seriously? Let me be free! I already caught him on. We don't need anything. If we run into a shiny, that's cool, but that's the only other thing that would, Why? I just want to get to town, bro. I just want to get to town. I didn't mean to use Scald. Alright, I'm not counting any deaths. We're rushing. We're rushing, trying to get out of here. We're trying to get over to Dredge. We're getting to town. That is our goal. Whatever it takes. How was that super effective? Okay. Yeah, like even if we got to get there next time. Like that's we're getting out of this battle. That's the second snowboarder who is like on screen but off screen. Like we're in a hurry, folks. We're not here to cater to your ice. Hey, Frostlass. That's what we're gonna be getting when Snorunt evolves. We may actually actually wipe. If we wipe, I'll come up with like a punishment or something, because that'd be hilarious. I mean, it would be on par. Yeah, it was bound to happen at some point, but like, I don't think we have any. We don't have any revives. We don't have any. Yeah, even if we wipe, it's fine. Yeah, we'll get back to town, and then we'll get to come out here this way. We'll get to the next town, kind of next time. That's kind of the hope. Yeah, this Frostlass just like pooped on us, man. So that's fine. I'm not counting any of this. The goal was to just speed rush to town. Or end. Yeah, we have no fire type. We have Gabite, who has a flame move, and I used it on that Glaceon, and it said it was super effective, and it did maybe 5 points of damage. So not ideal. Sleepy coming in clutch right now. Oh, that's right. Whoops. I'm sitting here. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm rushing to try to get this done so we can get over to Dredge, and I'm over here like spamming moves that are ineffective. All right, there we go. This guy's dead. And we made it to town. Look at that. See, we were right there. Move, lady. Get out of the way. We got to get to the center. We got to hit. That's the gym. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, they have like little ice puzzles. That's cute. She's like stopping. She doesn't want us to go to town. All right, we made it. We're healed up. This is where we're gonna pick up next time with our Pokemon adventure. We're gonna save. Made some good progress. We lost our badges. We got all of our badges back. We got a new badge. We beat the boss Pikachu again. That's at least 4 different things we've done. We've made a potential friend, which is exciting. So I mean, the story's definitely getting pretty good here, I think. She did. She was saying, "Get out of my town." She just did not want us. Just not want us there. So yeah, we are we're in a pretty good spot. Like I said, we ended up making it almost 2.5 hours, which isn't too bad there. I know we had a bit of a late start there, so again, I apologize about that. But yes, just as one final quick summary here, we'll be back later tonight, late night stream. Like I said, most likely 11:30ish is kind of the plan and goal. Maybe a little bit later if I get held up doing anything before that. But planning up a late night stream for Expedition 33. That is the goal for tonight. Tomorrow, so probably stream sometime in the morning or early afternoon if I can make it happen as well. If we do that, maybe more Pokemon. Maybe we will do some Faz and like some Faz and Master Duel or something like that. Or I'll do like some Forewarned or something like that. You know, a nice spooky game. And if friends are around, they can hop in. And if not, that's cool too. And we'll just have a good time, kind of messing around with some different games or something. That'll be a lot of fun there. Then, like I said, D&D tomorrow night, 5:30, 6 p.m.-ish EST. So we'll have that stream, 100% confirmed. You know, that'll be there. Late night stream tomorrow night as well. Like I said, probably around that 11:30 time slot-ish type of time frame. Doing something at that point. And then there is a plan to stream on Sunday, and we will figure out what when that time comes. So definitely a lot of streams on the table. A lot of fun times ahead. Should be great. Prepping the raid right now so we can get over to good old Dredge. We can visit the Dredgy Nation here. Of course, that being said, let's spell it right. I almost always, there we go. Second guess myself when spelling the innator part. We're going over to Dredge, everybody. Let's go hang out. Let's go have some fun times. Watch some Fortnite. Maybe I'll join in for some of those games. We will see. But I appreciate you all very much. Let me hope you have a wonderful rest of the night. If I don't see you later for the late night stream or any of the weekend streams, hope you have a wonderful weekend. And until next time, bye-bye and peace.